What is up, everyone? I know that I missed a couple weeks worth of videos. It's been real crazy. Just like this looks crazy on my face right now. I need to shave. But it was I had to make a video after the crazy 50 points we put on our opponent. Well, a total of 70, but added on top of their 20, we added a 50 burger, and it was beautiful. And it was a revenge game. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Their new coach, Sean Payton, last year, when he was an analyst, said that Tua, he believed, would be benched for Bridgewater. How disrespectful. I'm sorry your players had to go through that humiliating defeat. I really feel bad. I saw the videos, man. They did everything they could do on their end. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's the culture of everyone together. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't seem they're a unit, and it sucks because a lot of people put in all their hard work, and like the O line, just man, he's just tired, and so it sucks that it had to happen to the players. I wish it could just single-handedly happen to Sean Payton. He got the job. He kept everyone waiting. I'm pretty sure Mike McDaniel only got one interview, and that was with the Dolphins, but they were looking for a head coach, and made everyone wait. Or what also made the Dolphins wait was the Vic Fangio. We're waiting on Sean Payton. Are you going to try and hire him? And all the while, we knew he was coming to Miami. This is truly amazing to have this unit together, from the coaching staff down to the players. The whole city's believing. It's crazy how long it takes some people to back their quarterback. I could understand if we had a Zach Wilson problem going down, a Mac Jones problem. I won't even go there. I was about to say something that I'd probably regret saying out loud on this video. But anyway, we don't have to worry about our quarterback. It took a long time for people to wake up. Those people just aren't great evaluators of talent, if you ask me, because you saw he's always had it. He has the intangibles. He's a passer. He's got the pocket presence, the accuracy. What everyone's been listing lately, but it's always been, that's who he was. All we needed to take care of was his protection. He needs an O-line and he needs a running game. That saves any quarterback. And you see what happens if you have a great quarterback, but you don't have receivers on the back end, just like Mahomes in week 1. So they finally got that for him, and now people are like, oh, I guess Tua's getting better. Tua's been great. He's been winning ever since he was drafted into a crazy messed up system when we were trying to tank. A lot of sabotage going on. Flo didn't want, everyone knows, Flo didn't want Tua, benched him multiple times. That's when you let your rookie quarterback develop and understand, especially if you were quote unquote, I know Brian Flores wasn't tanking, but that was the goal of the organization. That's a valuable insight, experiences for your quarterback to go through. Digging yourself out of the hole you made. Brian didn't give him that chance. He just gave up on the kid. I really liked Flo. At least I thought I did, until I realized how he ruined the confidence of Tua. That's sad that he questioned, does he have the ability to play at this level? Because look at what he is when you give him what he needs, what any quarterback needs. It's not specific to Tua. I'm just so damn proud, man. That guy has the resiliency of on something I've never seen. There's stories out there of resiliency, and I'm drawing a blank on it, but this is up there with just everything trying to tell you to back away or step down, and to man, through injuries, through disrespect, through hatred, through people saying he can't, especially on the NFL level, doubters in the media louder than ever saying, oh, Dolphins messed up. You have your own fan base. It took them so long to come around, but now it's beautiful to just have this unit doing what Mike McDaniel knew was going to happen. when you called Tua on that plane, he said, "Get ready, great things are about to happen." And that's so true. We saw it last year. Still people wanted to doubt, or still people want to say Tyreek. Don't get me wrong, Tyreek, yes, so amazing to have him on the team, opening up so much for us and allowing us to have a run game. I know Mike McDaniel would scheme if we didn't have him, but Tyreek, man, he is that easy button. But it doesn't matter if you don't have a quarterback that can constantly connect. They put in the work to make sure after hours that they're on the same page. He's throwing before Tyreek's making a cut. Everyone's acting like Tyreek's wide open and he's putting it right there. He already threw the ball but while he was in line with the defender, and then he makes the cut, and that's just the anticipatory skills that Tua has. We've known it. It's just so crazy. It took this long, but just Sunday was so beautiful to see it. Everyone deserves that so much. People talking so much crap about every aspect of a Dolphin. While we have pride in this team, I'm 30 years old. I haven't really seen success. I saw the 2016 playoffs where we limped into there. Well, we had just without a quarterback, we had Matt Moore, and I just remember his crazy hit. Oh, ouch, took off his head. And that was before they pulled quarterbacks for concussion and stuff. We were not going to win that game anyway. The Steelers, they owned our whole game plan that day. So that's all I've really seen. I was aware enough when Ricky Williams was there, but I was a kid, so I just haven't seen this, and it's been beautiful. I've been loud and proud being a Dolphin fan forever. You can ask anyone that knows me. That's just, I'm saying every year we're going to the Super Bowl. A lot of it's been hope. This year's not hope. You can hope that health allows us to get there, but if it does, there's not a if, it's a win, and we got this. It's proven itself from the scheme. Like I said, Mike McDaniel, our O-line looking so beautiful, opening up holes. I haven't seen that since 2016 at least. It's just beautiful to have multiple 100-yard running backs last game, both putting up 4 touchdowns each. That's just unheard of. Like, what we did last week is so special, but again, it means nothing on this upcoming game. We got a very tough one ahead of us, and we'll just jump into it. We got the Buffalo Bills. Oh, they're supposed to scare us. And during the Flores days, they might have. They beat us like bad, like multiple touchdowns they put up on top of us. They had every right to, at that time, say that they owned the Dolphins, because they did. No beating around it. But that's when we didn't have a great offensive staff. We didn't have, Tua, obviously. And then when we did, he got his ribs hurt, I think 4 plays in, and couldn't play. One was his rookie year. Then he won last year when we played. So it's like, since we got Tua, there's been a culture change. And since we got Tyreek, I really think the Tyreek addition of the team, he came with that winning mentality. He's like, the Bills, they're just another team. Before then, we were all kind of just like, oh man, the Bills, we don't fear them anymore. We fought them hard last year with Mike McDaniel. It's a whole new team. We got to get over the past. Whole new team. Last year, we played them 3 times. That's how competitive we both were. And took them down to the wire every game. We beat them the first time. Second time, took them down to the wire. Would have won if we kept running the ball. Mike McDaniel learned from that. And then the third time in the playoffs is unfair. We had a 7th-round rookie quarterback that shouldn't have seen the field out there. And we almost won. So if Tua was out there, we won that game. Who knows what we would have done. Our time started last year. It did. There's an energy shift. You feel it. It's just undeniable at this point. And Tua's got a big reason for that, man. That kid just grinding, fighting. He's not, out here being a diva. He's not being just. There could be so many things. We see what other quarterbacks do in a moment of stuff going bad. Your coach benching you. People requesting trades. There's so much. And Tua took the high road always, will continue to do so. But now it's time, like he's getting, fed up with everyone just always talking this and talking that. This team has proven everybody wrong. When we win the Bills this weekend, then that puts everyone on notice. We will go 4-0. I know predictions for the last, but it's a matter of fact. I feel it. I don't even think that it's going to be a close one. If Vic Fangio can scheme up like he always does, I do think we can hold them, and we're just going to be, you can't hold us. That's the thing. We can hold them. We know how. Put a spy on Josh Allen. We got to bring pressure. When it becomes crunch time for him, that's when he makes mistakes. So you got to kind of let him eat a little bit. And then when he's thinking it's easy, you show him something else and fluster him, and then bring pressure. We need to, with our front four, we don't need to manufacture it. It just needs to get there. We need Wilkins, Sealer, causing havoc up the middle. And then I want to see a lot of Van Gink in his face, strip, tackle or sack. I think this is going to be great. It's going to be a statement game. Everyone keeps wanting to put that claim on this game. It's going to be a statement, that's for sure, because we are going to go into the Bills Stadium and we're going to win. And everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, well, you play the Bills when it's cold or snowy. Well, last year, when we beat you guys in Miami, you complained about the sun. So NFL heard that. They're like, we're not giving them excuses anymore. We'll let them play in their territory. And then they're going to come into our house and play during when it's not as hot, okay? So they heard the Bills, and the Bills cannot have any. They will cry when they lose. They're going to cry. We just know how it is. But when we win in both very hot and a neutral time, then they have nothing to say. So we almost beat them last year when they were belting us with the snowballs. And like, talk about such low class fans. I'm sorry to be trying to hurt the other team when they're out there putting on a show for you. It's just, that's so low. That would not happen in Miami. We would not be throwing stuff at the opponent. We love to get in your head. We like mind games. We like messing with the opponent because we show our established dominance. Tyreek brought that new energy, like I said, and we ain't messing around, but we'd never stoop so low to try and jump through tables and, throw shit at people and just be very unsportsmanlike. I wish we can give them all flags for that. They almost did. The refs didn't know what to do. They couldn't control their fans. Like, that's crazy. They're so uncontrolled. There's words that describe the actions of these fans, man. But that's criminal stuff. That's not what we allow at games. We shouldn't. It should be all ejected as soon as you lay a hand on anyone else. And the vulgar language, if anyone using racist stuff, we ain't got no time for that. Ban them from stadiums, because they do jeopardize the health and safety of the people around in that stadium. I want to be able to bring my kids. We heard about what happened recently, and in some of the games, and unfortunate, could be your last game. And it's just, why does it have to be like that? It's a game, and these people are going crazy over there, actually trying to hurt one another. Talk all the trash you want, but be controlled, man. We're humans. If you can't handle your alcohol, then don't drink. If you can't have a good time safely and without hurting someone, don't show up to a stadium. Stay at home by yourself, and don't have a spouse, and don't have kids or an animal, please. I'm just tired of what I see there and the disrespect, and it's crazy how unruly people are over a game. Get over it, guys. Let's just live for another day. Let's live for don't you guys want to finally see a championship It can't happen if you stuff keeps amping up that way. You know, it might ban alcohol, they might ban audience. Who knows? They wouldn't. That would be extreme. But you just keep it classy, everyone. I know that's tough for a lot of fans out there, but you got to. It has to be a family thing. We got to bring our families into the game again. Anyway, you know, on the injury updates for the Dolphins, we had some good news. Connor Williams looks like he's back out there. He might be pushing to play on Sunday. That'll be good. Waddle out of concussion protocol. Very good news. He owns the Bills. They're so scared of Waddle because they're trying to blanket Tyreek. Well, Waddle's just out there open as all ever, if that's even a saying. So this is going to be a game where they're going to I think, copy the Patriots plan, where they might play 3 safeties. They're definitely going to play 2 deep safeties, possibly 3, try and man-to-man, and 2 is going to cook. You do that to us, man-to-man, and you have that much people back there, and then our running game is going to go off the chain. And it's not, by the way, it's not Devon A-Chain, it's Devon A-Chan, no E at the end. So A-Chan and Mostert, they're going to eat this game, guaranteed. Mostert did last year. We just didn't run the ball enough. And he's averaging more, I think, this year. So it is going to be a ground and pound, but break you down with the pass game type of game. You know what I mean? It's going to be Dolphins. They're going to be fighting to come back. We're going to have the lead. If they get the ball first, obviously we're going to come. I do think we're going to get 2 turnovers this game. Javon Holland's going to get an interception. I don't know if he's had any this year. I know he's starving for more if he has. He's going to get 1 this game. And let's see, I do believe, I want to say Xavier Howard, but Josh Allen knows you don't tempt him. So maybe he goes for it, but Kader Kohu, he's going to get a interception on Gabe Davis. I imagine he might be playing. So we'll see who's playing on who. Again, I don't know exactly what they're going to try and do, 2 deep, 3 deep. Do whatever you got to do. You're not going to stop us. Again, it comes down to, can we stop their offense? I do believe we can. Can we fluster Josh Allen? I do believe we can. Can we establish the run game? I do believe we can. Can we keep them on their toes? I do believe we can. This is a whole new team. So much life is breathed into this community, man. It's so great to see. I'm so happy to be part of the Fins Up community. This is a true family. We're extended. I'm out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's still a lot of fans out here. Don't let anyone tell you different. I heard someone talking trash about the home field advantage that Miami has. Does he not know we're the only one with like a true home field advantage? Because snow affects both teams. Open stadium, all that affects both teams. We have the only stadium that's designed where our team is in the shade and the other team is out in the sun, at least 15 degrees, 15, 20, 25 degrees more hot on their side. So it's where we have a true advantage, and we get loud and we travel well. So I forget exactly who, it's because it's a no-name guy, went ahead and said it. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but it's funny. Keep doubting. We're just going to prove you wrong. Big O said it. He said, don't you think it's nice? We have a lot of people with a lot of chips on their shoulders. And yes, I do, man. It's great. We're all fighting for a reason. We have a unified goal. Obviously, that's the Super Bowl. But we all have our reasons why we want to get there, why we want to prove people wrong. We kept those receipts. Don't get it twisted. We're coming for greatness, man. This is a dynasty. It's new. It's happening. Just be excited, everybody. I don't know if I'm showing it right now, but I'm so excited. I do think, checking out this season, if we beat the Bills, did I say if? When we beat the Bills. I just said the whole video, we're beating the Bills. I don't know why that came out. When we beat them, check the rest of the schedule. I see possibly 3 to 4 games that we might lose, but easily can win those games. Like, I keep looking at 1972 Miami Dolphins. Why? Yes, the undefeated team. I do see that. We have Philadelphia, which I'll be going to that game. My brother's a Philly fan. So we're going to be going there. I'm going to be making sure we win that game, up in the crowds, up in the stands, conducting all the fans that are the Dolph fans out there. And we're going to bring the hype. We're going to win that game. Tua's going to show why he replaced Jalen Hurts in the national championship. So so we're going to win that. They're bringing up the Bills of, well, if we beat them, when we beat them on Sunday, we're going to easily beat them when they come to Miami later in the year. The Ravens, are you kidding me? We've owned the Ravens in the Tua era. They're not going to stop us. You take away the threat of the run, and that's later in the year. We're going to get Ramsey back. So there is a tough stretch, I think, maybe 3 games at the end. And then we have Kansas City week 8 in Germany. We're going to win that game. We're way more talented holistically as a group than that team is. They're held together by Mahomes and Kelsey, and then a great defense. Well, Tua's getting out the ball so quick, that defense not going to affect. And they can't stop us, which when teams finally discover how to stop us, then maybe I'll adjust my thinking. But right now, teams can't stop us. We're going to beat you all kinds of ways. We prove it when Waddle's out there and we're scoring 70 still. It's just amazing. Keep doubting us. We're going to keep proving people wrong or right for the ones that know what's up. We're going to do great things. Like I said, for the prediction final score, it's going to be Dolphins 38 and it's going to be Bills 28. If they can even get 28 points on us. We're going to score high. Bills are going to try and just be Bills. And Josh Allen's going to try and not mess it up, which he does at the end. But, I don't like to talk crap about players because players do amazing things. It's no easy task what they're doing out there. So all kidding aside, Josh Allen's a competitor. He's going to be fighting. He's going to be trying to keep his team in the game. I just don't think it's enough against these Dolphins. We haven't seen anything like it in a long, long time, if at all. So quote me on all this. I'm happy. I can't believe that it's almost here. It's Thursday now. So we'll get a final injury report coming up. And that could change things, but not really. I don't think so. We're going to go into Buffalo and win, and then we're going to have 2 wins on them. Early on, week 4, we're already going to have 2 wins on an opponent, and in the conference, we're going to have we're the only undefeated team, so many wins over the Chargers, the Patriots, and the Bills. It just will set us up real nice. I am going to be in Vegas for the Super Bowl because I am that confident we will be there. Definitely don't have money for the tickets of the game, but I will be in that environment. We're going to be staying at the Tropicana. We'll be close by, finding a bar right nearby while it's going on. I could hear it in both ends. It's going to be beautiful, screaming for the Dolphins to win, and we will win. And I'm going to keep posting videos as much as I can. I'm going to get the family involved, like I mentioned in the other videos, as much as we can. I want this so much. I just like to have a community to talk to. I will be live streaming. I prefer to live stream. I don't like to have to save videos and go import and all. I'm not like, nah, I'm sorry. I'm just a little lazy like that. So when I get enough subscribers or when this allows me, I don't know exactly what this is about, I'll be going live. I like to find a set time we can do it. So I'll leave that up for you all, but please like and just comment, subscribe for sure. And so when I do go live, but I hope I bring some extra value, extra insight. I might be rehashing a lot of stuff that I hear, but I just am so inundated with all the news. I want to bring it to you. I want to see how you feel, offer a new perspective from someone that's, not there at home base, over here near West Coast. But it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the dynamics of this team. We're going to do great things. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I love you guys. Take it easy.